everything because you typed it all. Alright. Lunique Mazard, otherwise known as Lunique, with a very unique name, asks, or states first, I feel like I'm unable to do anything until I'm at my last stop. I play against many people on my campus, FIU, and even though the matches are close, I often find myself losing 1 or 2 stocks almost instantly. The question itself is, how do I make every stock worth something? Is there a way that I'm supposed to get excited before the match? Because I feel like I play the game with 1 stock more often than not. So I guess this question boils down to, how can I go into the game with the right mindset to make every stock worth?
How do I get hyped? So you should probably switch back over here if Ronnie's going to talk.
Yeah, you want to go for it?
I'm saying, because he's going to talk.
Go to be explicit? So I know that we're in the shot?
Not even close. Not even close. There you go.
Okay. So, one approach to this that I've read from other people is, you often feel like you can't do anything until you're at your last stock. Well, you can play like you're always at your last stock. If you're going to maximize your efficiency in the game, then you have to commit hard to not getting hit ever.
Ever.
That's probably the most important fundamental to not just Smash, any competitive fighting game really, not get hit. And, there's it sounds pretty simple and it sounds like it's much easier said than done. And let me tell you, committing to not getting hit takes a lot of mental effort. It sounds simple, but the amount of energy it takes mentally to not get hit is a lot. It requires a lot of knowledge about the matchup you're playing against, how your character works, your spacing, and the person as well.
And that might actually be one of the reasons why you feel like you can't do it at the beginning, because maybe you don't know the person you're playing against. So you get better at the last stock because you start to get a kind of a feel for them. I can relate to that a lot. So that's why it's kind of important to start kind of handling a very safe general approach so that you can go into a match blind against somebody and have a generally safe way of approaching that person before learning how they are to avoid what they're doing. But just to elaborate on what Ronnie said about not getting hit, it's more important to not get hit than it is to hit your opponent. Because if you break it down, you have a certain amount of lives, and so does your opponent, obviously. But if you don't get hit, you're going to win. If you outlive your opponent rather than outkill your opponent, you're going to win.
Yeah, and especially since the game runs on the timer, and whoever has less percentage is going to win.
Right.
And this is, we're playing Mennonite versus Ice Climbers. This is the matchup that's famous for timing out the character constantly. Usually on the end of the Ice Climbers.